This is the story of a computer nerd getting dragged out into the Appalachian Trail by his older brother. Over the course of a week, I learned a lot about myself and how much I can endure, which is surprisingly a lot less than I thought it was. So have fun and be entertained at my expense, because this does not end well. That's me in the red bandana, and this is my brother, Zach, embarking on the very beginning of the Appalachian Trail. So last night we camped in the car at the state park in McClellan Falls. So we're set to start our hike this morning. I just gotta get up and get ready. We're only a mile in.
By the way, it's paved. So we're sidewalking it.
I'm not feeling too good. Oh my god, look how big my forehead is compared to yours, dude.
I can't wait till that moon pie at the top.
My breakfast is my emergency moon pie. That's our reward for fucking hauling up this hill.
For getting to the beginning of the Appalachian Trail.
Look at that smile. Behind that smile lies contempt for my brother, because he failed to mention to me that the impossible distance he chose for us to cover started at the top of the first mountain, which at this point we haven't even climbed yet. I should have realized at this point that I was in for a rough ride. We're on our way to
hell. My name is Zach. It's my last will and testament.
If you find me out here, tell Abby she can't have my YouTube earnings. Bury that with me. Every month I want my casket.
A mail drop over the grave.
Yeah, like a mail slot. The official hiking snack of the Appalachian Fat People Trail. Fucking moon pies.
By the way, we're about halfway to the beginning of our 100-mile hike. And we're actually making pretty good time. We've been doing this for 3 hours.
But I feel like I want to die. And y'all said I have Vienna sausage fingers, dude.
And
that titty.
I'm lactating. I'm just gonna dump this food and start sucking on my nipples.
I've been preparing for this by walking every day from the computer chair to the refrigerator. So we stopped for lunch about within eyesight of the place that we had the moon pie. Never showed you guys my packs. Each day I have a dehydrated dinner, and then I have a Ziploc bag with my tuna/chicken that's in like a prepackaged thing that I'm gonna eat, a Cliff Bar, a thing of Cafe Bustelo, and then a powdered milk protein powder mix that I concocted myself like a mad scientist, that'll be used to make oatmeal. Zach, on the other hand, has couscous.
Dinner.
Yeah.
I eat pussy for lunch.
Update. Considering suicide. Zach is doing better than me. I'm at the top of Springer Mountain right now. Well, the campsite right past the summit of Springer Mountain. Zach's cooking his couscous. The food's so nice, they named it twice. I'm having a cup of the worst coffee I've ever had in my life. And chicken and dumplings. I had to pee really bad, so I pissed in our red Nalgene bottle. I don't want Zach to know. So I emptied it out, and it's kind of like cleaning itself, but I had nowhere else to pee. It's been raining like this all night. I have a big over-the-top poncho. I laid it down in the bottom of my tent because water started coming through. So it doesn't matter what happens, I don't get wet. Alright, the tent can get wet, but I don't. If the trip ended right here, in this last little moment of solace, right after pissing in one of our only water bottles and firmly believing that I would be dry this entire trip, I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay. For the record, I'd like it to be known that Springer Mountain Summit is the official starting point of the Appalachian Trail. But the entire first day, we did nothing but hike to the beginning. So this day, the second day, is the official start of our 100-mile excursion.
Water leaked into my tent last night. My sleeping bag got soaked. This is the worst night of sleep I've ever had in my entire life.
Microwave instructions. Oh my. Put the hood up. The hood completes it. Can you fit it over your fucking head? It's just so tight.
Welcome to the Appalachian.
That's right. Damn, dude, look at that view. Oh, fuck you.
Because I've been thinking about one of those in the dark.
We're at the New Bethel Baptist Church bathroom, and we just got finished making some coffee. Because it's, what's the temp out?
It's in the 40s at least.
It's in the 40s, and it's been like raining all day. So we stopped. This is our kitchen for the day. These fucking, they're not even toilets. Like, if I drop my camera in here, I'm gonna be pissed. It's just like a fucking hole.
It's been raining since 8:30 last night.
Oh yeah.
All we've lived in.
No, I did updates. I did updates in my tent. Remember when you saw the light turn on? That, like, every once in a while, like, I would get up shaking, and I would just turn on the light and, like, and fiddle with the camera. I'd just be like, I wanna fucking die right now.
Y'all remember when we did the itch that took me? Remember? And Sam laughed every morning when he woke me up. I woke up this morning fucking fresh.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Through the storm, everyone else, including myself, you could hear Zach snoring. He was the only one fucking sleeping in a fucking hammock.
Slept like a baby. This is the lowest I think you will ever see me in all my glory. Drinking some coffee out of a pot in a shitter in the Appalachian Mountains. By the way, this is not like we're in the bathroom of a church. It's just a bathroom
Yeah, it's
in the middle of the woods.
the fucking toilet has a wind. It's been raining so hard, man. We decided to stay in this bathroom until the rain lets up. But that might not happen maybe till close to dark. But it's only 2 miles till the campsite. So we're hoping it'll lit up in an hour or so. It's like 4 o'clock right now. Maybe in an hour it'll lit up and we can run on down to the camp. Heavy thunderstorms all yesterday. We stopped at, what is this, Hawk Mountain? And all I got yesterday, really, besides the bathroom stuff, was just GoPro clips because it was fucking raining so hard. Everything we have is soaked. Everything. I mean, it was raining so hard last night that I had to pee, and I just kind of tried to fill up a bottle of piss, and it was so dark I couldn't see how full it got. And it overflowed and piss exploded everywhere in my tent.
I I'm in a hammock, so I just hung my dick
Out the edge.
right off the side.
And got a rebound.
Or no, it was supposed to rain. Was it Sunday night and then Monday all day yesterday, and then it was supposed to be clear the rest of the week. Well, I called Abby because I had some signal out here, and she sent me the new forecast for this week. And there's another band of thunderstorms coming. It's supposed to rain today, be clear for 2 days, and then fuck our whole week up for 4 days in a row. It's supposed to rain.
So, we just had some beers. I just had some beers at some guy's house. And Sam is taking a shit. Second shit of the day, actually. He burned up all his toilet paper in the first shit. It's a good day. I'm drunk. Sam shitting.
Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
It's 2:05.
It finally stopped raining and now it's really sunny and the fucking flies won't go away because we stink really bad. We took a break at some dude's house.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, at John's house. Him and Zach got along fine.
He had Sweetwater 420 on tap.
Yeah, so they sat there and drank beers and now Zach's out here on the trail drunk.
And I'm hating life.
I, on the other hand, I got some Sprites from him. They didn't have any fizz to them anymore.
They had compressed.
Yeah, they had like compressed on themselves. And suspiciously, now that I'm back on the trail, I'm having explosive diarrhea. And I stopped about 5-10 minutes ago to take a shit, and now I'm about to take part 2. I didn't update anything like yesterday after...
Oh yeah, we stayed at Justice Creek.
But I didn't update anything because I was fucking dead tired. I just like fell into my campsite. And now we're on our way to...
I don't know.
I don't fucking know either. But look at this view. We stopped here for lunch. This shit's pretty gnarly. Yeah, it's kind of like ridiculously hot.
This is Florida hot.
Yeah, this is too hot.
I'm done. I am sweating alcohol. I had 6 beers.
Oh, well, shit. I gotta go shit. Hold on.
So we got a ride to get some water. Oh my god. Beautiful. Yeah.
I hope I'm at the top of the mountain I think I'm at the top of. But, we don't know, but check out this view. Come on down to my living room. Take a load off.
Nice place you got there.
Yeah.
Let's camp here.
Right here? Oh, look at that. You get the heroic Ford. There we go.
Everything you see.
I love how you're saying that with a Flash Your Gash t-shirt.
I'm coming to fuck your woman.
When we show Grandma this, that might get cut out.
You gotta bleep everything out. Yeah.
Any shot with your Satanist knee tattoo has to be blurred out. Alright, it is Wednesday at 7:50. I can't read those watches. It's 7:15 a.m. I think. We're at the top of Preaching Rock, the sunrise. We have 11 miles until our exit point, and we have 2 days. So we got a really fucking lazy hike ahead of us.
We got that.
We have 2 mountains. We got Big Cedar and Blood Mountain. We thought this was Big Cedar, but then we read the map wrong, and this is actually Preaching Rock.
So right now,
Which makes sense because of the giant rock we're sitting on.
right now we're at 3,593 feet. Big Cedar isn't bad. It's a mile. It's 0.3 of a mile. And we're going to go up to 3,737. And then we'll be climbing all day.
Yeah, but they're gradual. They're gradual.
Yeah.
Until you get to Blood Mountain.
Blood Mountain is 4,457. It'll be the tallest point that we have been on so far.
Yeah, it'll be brutal.
And we just fall down the mountain, and wherever we land is where we get picked up. We'll catch up with you guys later.
We're about 5 miles away from Neal's Gap, but there's like a lot of elevation between here and there. It's like straight up. And when we had that detour where Zach went and got drunk at some guy's house, we promised a father and son that we would bring
Mr. Pringles and Pop-Tart.
Mr.
are
Pringle.
their names.
Yeah, those are their trail names. We told them that we'd bring them a Coke, and our
So we've been lugging this Coke for a day.
yeah, but it finally got so fucking hot and tiring that I'm drinking a 10-year-old's Coke. I promised.
Sorry, Pop-Tart.
Yeah, sorry, Pop-Tart. This is a life lesson. It's called Don't Trust Strangers.
We're sleeping in
Bear country.
yeah, in bear country where everyone avoids, but we're just too tired to care. So we're gonna sleep in bear country tonight.
Plus, we got the bear vaults to do it. Nobody else does.
Yeah, apparently it's a $1,000 ticket if you don't have them.
Yeah.
$150 well spent.
Did you ever pay me back for that?
No. I knew as soon as I said that, I was like, ooh.
Yep, $150 well spent. This is the beginning of one of the stupid ass hills we had to go up.
By the way, we've been doing this since 7:30 this morning.
You know, it doesn't really look that impressive in the camera.
No, it really doesn't.
I feel like it's not doing it
Here,
justice.
maybe I should hold the camera and you run up there so I could. Please.
die.
This is the first private campsite we've had. Yeah, I think it's just us.
Today's been pretty slack.
Yeah, we haven't done anything. But we made it to the little known Woods Hole shelter that I guess it's on all the maps and stuff, but it's out of the way, and normal fit people just go up and over Blood Mountain.
See, we're in bear country right now. Nobody wants to camp in bear country.
Yeah, except for us,
Yeah.
because together we outweigh a bear.
Yeah.
We'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
We'll take his lunch money. We'll make him look like a bitch in front of his whole friends and family.
Gonna spank his mama.
Yeah. But this means we get the loft. Look at this luxury accommodations. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Let me do the Kentucky Springs pose.
Yeah. We get this whole open area to ourselves.
Let's show them the privy.
Nobody ever comes to this shelter. Look at this thing. Looks like it's fucking never been used. And now that I'm here, I can smell it. It's been used. Oh my dear God, people have used this. Does someone want a mountain house? Beg for it, whore.
Have you shown them what I've been eating?
Just couscous back to back to back. I don't even know where your food thing is. Don't let your dinner run away. I'm gonna have rice and chicken. He's gonna have beef stroganoff with noodles. I've already had one beef stroganoff, so I'm gonna pick up variety.
Played out.
I'm played out. Zach, on the other hand, has had beef stroganoff, or no, he's had couscous every day.
That's a day's worth of food. Right there. That's my breakfast on the right, and my couscous on the left. And then I've gotten all emerald on it. I've been throwing a Laughing Cow cheese wedge in there. And I have a chicken bouillon cube.
Would you say if Laughing Cow Cheese was to give us a promotional offer because we endorse them, would you say that Laughing Cow Cheese made the meal?
It really, let me tell you something. Every swinging dick on this trail uses Mountain House, alright? It smelled like a Mountain House factory. It was the Cheesecake Factory of campsites.
Yeah.
Alright? The smells were like, and I ate my couscous and my Laughing Cow. And I ran out of beef jerky today.
Which is why I'm gifting a beef stroganoff. Well, he laid this subtle hint. I was like, which one should I have? Rice and chicken or beef stroganoff? He's like, well, you know, tomorrow we'll be eating a pizza. In other words, it doesn't matter what you do with that second one. But, gee whiz, I have been eating a lot of fucking couscous. This is the logbook for Woods Hole Shelter. The shelters are designated for through hikers, which are people that are doing the entire Appalachian Trail. But, so we're usually not welcome because we're just slack packers, as they call us. But I'm going to sign the fuck out of this thing whenever Zach gets it. Oh my god, look at that guy's handwriting. What a fucking pathetic loser. Look at this person. A nice little fucking novel they wrote. This guy put down fucking Nirvana lyrics in the logbook. What an idiot. Just passing through. Yeah, good waste of fucking ink. Alright, what should Sam say? Best log you've ever heard? I have been spraying diarrhea for 2 days, and this shelter might just be the reprieve I need in order to soothe the irritated, puckered skin around my asshole. There's a certain forgotten beauty to taking a dump in the woods. I mean, you got this nice breeze coming in right here. I don't know. It's fantastic. As long as someone isn't walking up on you or waiting outside and looking at your legs through here, you kind of get this sense of, oneness with nature. I fully endorse the idea of taking a shit in the woods. After this bowel movement, everything goes downhill. I believe I drank contaminated water, but I spent the entire night and afternoon shitting and puking until I could barely move the next morning.
Update. Sam's throwing up. Sam spent all night last night throwing up his Mountain House. And what is that? Coffee? We're in bad shape.
The next morning I woke up absolutely depleted of energy. I couldn't hold down anything. And even though our hike was due to end a couple days later, I called my uncle, who was supposed to pick us up in a couple days, and I told him to meet us at Neal's Gap as soon as possible. In between Neal's Gap and Woods Hole Shelter, where we were staying, is the biggest mountain that we had seen yet, called Blood Mountain. I had to climb that thing basically dehydrated, which actually didn't seem to be a big problem because for some reason, like the second I realized that I was actually in danger, I fucking scaled that mountain like it was nothing. I don't even remember it. It was all a blur. Although I do remember at the top of the mountain, there's a little building up there. I was sitting in there to get out of the rain, waiting on Zach, and this lady came in and she said hi to me and looked at me, and I just looked at her in the eyes and then threw up on the floor. And she walked over to her husband and goes, "We need to get out of here." Oh wait, I also have a good picture of that moment. That's me. That's the look of like, dude, please let me leave. That day we reached Neal's Gap, only walking 40-something miles of our expected 80 or 65 or some fucking crazy number. I forget how much Zach wanted us to do. I'm like, dude, we're two fat guys. We're not gonna do a ridiculous amount of time per day, all right? I barely walk to the bathroom without getting winded. Like, what's wrong with you? The best part about it is last week he sends me a text message and says, "Hey, dude, I took time off work in May so we can do some more of the trail for another week." And I said, "You are out of your fucking mind. You couldn't pay me enough to get back out there. Fuck you." I've done enough spraying diarrhea in the woods for one lifetime. Thank you. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed, because this is the only time you're going to see this kind of shit from me again.